chain, silver chain, some of them I'll put cord. And that's what I'm doing today. I hope you're having a good and godly day. God bless. Okay, well, this is the next day, and we're going to be molding a lot of things. I did a lot of epoxy stuff yesterday, and we also did these cool coasters. I'll do this one first. It feels like it might be a little soft, but I think it'll be okay. Let's see, we pop it out. See, it's got that cool little edge, because you could put those little cute, different color. Oh yeah, that is so cool. Okay, so it's pretty cured. Feels pretty cured. Very cute. I love it with that edge. Very cute. Okay. So we now got the other one, which is a little different shape, but cute otherwise. Get that out. These molds are usually very easy to unmold. Usually. There we go. A little different shape. And that's the mold. You can get these on Amazon. And it's very cute also. So I've got 3 of these, and I'm going to make one more. I got 2 of this shape and 1 of this shape. I'll make one more of this one, so I have a 4Z. A 2Z is okay too, but it could be 2 and 2 or 4, set of 4, whichever. Okay, now let's do this now. So I had showed you yesterday that I liked both sides, but I liked the other side better. So I put this dark color here so that when I pop it out, let's see what happens. Ooh, oh, that is pretty. I don't know if you could see that blue. Let me shut the light. Maybe that would help. Might help, it might not help, let's say. Okay, yeah, now you can see the true color. That's more the color. It's this beautiful blue. And when you put dark on this side, then it pops out the white bloom stuff on this side. Of course, you've got a beautiful bling center here. So that's one. And they feel pretty cured, but I'm going to leave them this way to cure the rest of the way another few hours. But it's hard, so it hasn't got much more to go. That's the edge, what it looks like. Yeah, pretty nice. I love the petals. Very pretty. Okay, that's one. Let's do the next one. This is like Christmas every morning for me when I get to unfurl. Oh, wow. Oh my, that's pretty. That is pretty. Gorgeous. And there's the blue on that side. A gorgeous blue. That's what the edge looks like. And that's it. You can see the petals. Got a little stronger in the center. Wow, okay. So far I think I made the right decision, making the other side blue, dark. Yeah. Let's see here. See, I better be careful with this one. It is hard, but it's, I don't know, for some reason it just feels like it needs a little more curing time. Here you go, there's the third one. So this would be a set. Isn't it gorgeous? Oh, wow. I love bling. And I love that royal blue color. Gorgeous. Wow. Such a pretty design all around. Okay. Let's keep going. This is what they call a geode mold shape. Oh, they all really turned out the same, so that's great. This makes a nice set. Beautiful. Look at that edge. Isn't that gorgeous? Oh my goodness. Look at that little petal turning over. Oh, I love it. Okay. Gorgeous. They're all slightly different size and shape. Last one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This is 5 pieces. And this is the mold. Just a silicone mold. Okay. Oh, these petals came out pretty. Oh, they all did. Just gorgeous. I just love that glitzy center. Well, that's the unmolding, guys. If you're interested in this set, call me or PM me. Thanks. Oh, wait a minute. Just let me show one of my turtles, too. I did undo a turtle. I did some turtles, too, some white turtles. We love the turtles, don't we? Let's see how this came out. Ooh, yeah, I had some leftover glitter. So I made the top of his shell like that. Oh my goodness. I do have so much fun, don't I? So he could be mounted on one of my other pieces or just like this. So cute. That's it. Have a great day. These are just some little jewelry pieces I'm going to make. This is basically epoxy and alcohol ink. That's it. We do have fun, don't we? Okay, there's one more piece I have to unmold, and I forgot all about it. It feels pretty cured. It's a very cool mold. It's got this edge that's going to make a different effect on the edge. Now this is supposed to be the bottom. So let's see what happened when I mold it. This mold is by Juilliard. It is a very beautiful mold. And that's how she turned out. It's got this very cool edge. Okay, that's it for that one. So that, just barely going up to the edge here, so I can have this dark in the back and it'll show up the other side then more. So I'm going to do this to each one of these and then leave it 24 hours, okay? Now I'll show you tomorrow what it looks like. Okay, got these all filled in with the darker paste, the navy blue paste. Tomorrow we'll turn them over and see what happened on the other side. So that, just barely going up to the edge here, so I can have this dark in the back and it'll show up the other side then more. So I'm going to do this to each one of these and then leave it 24 hours, okay? Now I'll show you tomorrow what it looks like. Okay, got these all filled in with the darker paste, the navy blue paste. Tomorrow we'll turn them over and see what happened on the other side. So, I like the way these turned out. They are beautiful. And the other side is really beautiful. So what I'm going to do is coat the back. Even though this is pretty too, I'm going to coat the back with a very dark color so that this will show up even more. Stay tuned. Okay, so I'm going to put a very thin layer, because I didn't leave a lot of room, of this dark navy blue paste to coat the back here dark, so that just barely going up to the edge here, so I can have this dark in the back and it'll show up the other side then more. So I'm going to do this to each one of these and then leave it 24 hours, okay? Then I'll show you tomorrow what it looks like. Okay, got these all filled in with the darker paste, the navy blue paste. Tomorrow we'll turn them over and see what happened on the other side. Okay, not sure why she shut off. So I'm going to undo the next one. Oh my, these are really stunning. So fun. And I just love this copper and black glass mixture that I put in the middle. But they're so beautiful. Just, I think this is some of my prettiest stuff. Okay, so I'm going to do one more. And these have a rough not so shiny edge on this side and very shiny on this side. But I'm going to have to sand this little bit of roughness off. That's the next step. Beautiful. Okay, so I got one more to unveil. They pop out pretty easily. This is the mold. It's a silicone mold. Get it on Amazon. And this is the last one. And they all came out really, really, I'm thrilled. You know, sometimes they just don't turn out so great. But, and you're working from the back here. So you're never sure until you turn it over if you've accomplished what you wanted to accomplish. And I'm really happy with these. I think they're really beautiful. Ooh, love this limey color too. But it's all this cool stuff around here that I really love. Wow. Okay, so I got a few more I'm going to undo. This is the back side, nice and hard. It's going to plop right out, I think. I'm not sure what I'm going to get on this side. This one, oh, wow. Oh, wow. Okay. You know, it's great when they turn out great. Because this technique doesn't always... But I watched a couple of videos yesterday helping me understand what to do. And I just love my tangerine background that I put. And again, I love the copper black center. And I just love how the white resin did its thing. Almost like it's blowing across here, the petals. That is so stunning. So this platter's about, that's the back. Nice and shiny. About 7 inches across, something like that. And they're cured. I'm just going to have to sand this part to get rid of some of the roughness on that side. It always has a little bit of rough on one side. But, wow, yeah, I'm pretty happy with this. Okay, I'm going to move over to the other table. Wow. Because I've got some more that I'm going to... Yeah, I'm watching the hostages being released. That is so incredible. Okay, so I'm going to go over to this table, because on this table... did some more pieces. This piece I've already undone. It's a pyramid piece. Get it near the light maybe, huh? Yeah, that's a pyramid piece. It's quite beautiful. It's pretty high, so it's, and it's heavy. It's a lot of resin on that piece. So it's got some cool looking beads. I guess I'd call them beads. On the inside. On the inside. And bugle beads on the top. And a lot of glitter. Epoxy and glitter. That's the bottom. So if you're interested in any of these pieces, you know, just let me know. Be happy to tell you the price. Okay, that's the pyramid piece. That's finished. And that's done. I'll show you the mold. That gets done in this mold here. Yep, that's a big mold. All right, let's unveil the rest. This is another piece I've done. Now this was done a little differently. This was done with a different white. It was done with white alcohol ink. This girl, I saw her do it with white alcohol ink instead of a resin paste. And let's see if she was right. Hers came out great. I'm not sure what it's going to be like. Let's see. I'm going to mold it now. It's got a beautiful teal background. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Well, it's pretty, but it's not as bright. The petals are not as bright as the other resin paste makes them. That is gorgeous, though. I don't know if you can see how pretty it is. It really is pretty. I mean, I wouldn't call it a failure, but I do like the brighter petals, so I'm not gonna do it with her alcohol ink. My alcohol ink was old too. That could be a factor. But her alcohol ink maybe wasn't. And she said something about the alcohol ink if it's too old. A lot of glitter I put in the paste. It's a combination of blue paste and green paste, which makes it more opaque, which is what I wanted. And I love the center. Center is beautiful. That is really cool. Okay, so just a couple of small pieces I did just to get rid of resin. I don't waste resin, so I always have some molds handy. So this is a dragonfly mold with a druzy back to it. Druzy means it has this bumpy glass-like back on one side. This side is flat, but it has this bumpy glass-like on this side. And I think that color is pretty beautiful. I'm getting a whole collection of these. I love dragonflies. And I'm going to hang it with a nylon thread so they can be hung. Okay, I've got another couple of druzy. This is a druzy mold. See, it's bumpy. I didn't fill this one. So now you can see what it looks like, a druzy mold. It's bumpy. This side's flat, this side's bumpy. So when you pop them out, oh, that's pretty. That is pretty. The epoxy was leftover epoxy, and I just threw it in there. Whatever I had in leftover epoxy, it had a lot of glitter in it. Glitter makes it sparkly, but it has that bumpy surface because it's a druzy mold by Juilliard. And I'm going to do the last one, empty the last one, pop it out. Oh, that's pretty too. Wow. Well, you know, it really helps to have the glitter in the, see, there's glitter. There's glitter in the fill into the paint, the epoxy paint. Yep. So that's really pretty color. I love that. All right, I want to go back and watch more of the news and exciting thing that's happening with the Israel and the captives and the peace deal being signed. Lord bless this whole situation, and thank you for what you're doing with President Trump. There it is on TV. I'm watching it. And let it continue to be peaceful, and may they all act in one mind and one accord, and thy will be done, Lord, in the Mideast. And bless Israel. In Jesus' name, amen. Super beautiful. The Look at all that cool stuff. Back is cool too. Call me. Christmas is coming. 513-309-7664. Bye for now.